overhyped car. This car is so popular, like literally we can go driving right now and I can probably spot like 3-4 of them. They're literally everywhere, and it seems to be the first recommended car when someone thinks about that next level of getting a hot hatch. Yes, this car is a bit dated now, so around 5-6 years of age, and they have made a facelift. This is the Golf 7 and the facelift is obviously the 7.5. The 8 hasn't came out yet. The MK8 isn't released yet. But still, I wanted to give my thoughts on it. Is this car overrated? I have been driving it around a bit, and honestly, I'm trying to find a reason not to like it, because obviously I've got the Cupra and I think the Cupra is perfect the way it's set up. I have driven the S3, stock S3 and the Stage 1 S3. This Golf is a Stage 1, around 370 brake, and it has got a DSG map as well. From my drive of the S3, I always think they're a bit dull. They are quick, don't get me wrong. My car, on the other hand, the Cupra, it's very connected, but then I've jumped into this and it literally just feels like the perfect balance. I don't want to say that. I literally did not want to say that, because obviously I love my Cupra and I've always liked the Cupra is better than the Golf R, but I don't know. Maybe because I've just always been in the Cupra and probably want a bit of comfort as well as put your foot down and go asbo kind of thing. This car is, I'm genuinely trying to find a reason to not like it. It's got an Alcantara steering wheel. It was done by a Royal steering wheel, and honestly, it feels like it was meant to be a part of the car. It feels so firm. There's no, like, you know when you normally buy aftermarket parts, it feels like it's not, the fit and finish isn't done properly. This feels so perfect. And it's also got done like the blue stitching down on the DSG selector as well, and literally it just feels so perfect. The build quality of the inside cabin is what you pay for with the premium branded Audi and the Golf. And yes, being in the Audi, the build quality is nice, and in the Golf, I want to say actually it looks better with all this like gloss black in the interior console right here. I think the owner said he was probably going to do that in carbon. Done in carbon, I can just imagine it's going to look so nice. And being a Golf, it's obviously maintained its practicality and all this. It's a 5-door variant, so it's practical, a perfect everyday hot hatch. And as I said, with a Stage 1 remap, this car is now at 370 brake horsepower. It can hit 60 as we've just timed with our hands, so not even with like a proper draggy or proper V-box monitor and whatnot. We've clocked 5 seconds dead on, so without taking human error and delayed reaction in time, that's probably high 4s, which is not bad considering high 4 cars. You're looking at the M cars, the RS3, the RS cars. That is really good. So with just a simple Stage 1 remap, you're competing with cars that cost 8 to 10 grand more than this. I've only been driven it for around 30 minutes, so I haven't even lived with the car for a minute, so I can take it around and really live with it and see what it's like. But my first initial impressions is that it's really good. Like, just driving like this is nice and comfy. And this is in race mode, right?
I was gonna say it's in race.
This is in race mode, and it's still not as harsh as the Cupra, but it's not on. It's good enough where I'm not complaining of it not being connected to the road. It's definitely not overhyped. It definitely, for me, lives up to the expectation. And if I was to trade in the Cupra for this, I don't think I'd ever complain. When I did drive the S3, I automatically said, it's not for me. So I can tell when I jump in a car if I like it or not. And I jumped in this and I'm saying, there's nothing in it. There's like, it's so good. It is so good. I'm trying to find a fault with it, but I genuinely can't. I think this car probably is perfect. Like, what fault can I think with it? It's not overhyped at all. I definitely see why so many people go for the Golf R. So my final verdict on all 3 cars, S3, Golf R and the Cupra, the Golf R wins. The Golf R wins. How can I say that though? Like, the Golf R wins for me because I do like a car to feel connected all the time, but this car does it in such a way where it's not overkill. And this is only the 7, it's not even a 7.5. The 7.5 is probably even better. And I mean, it's so refined. It just looks like it's built. The moment you sit in it, this seat, everything just feels so well built. And that's not even me exaggerating. I actually love the Rival, the car that I have. I'm not saying that I regret getting the car that I have, but if I'm being 100% realistic or being 100% honest, this car edges it by a little. It edges it for me for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it does edge it. If you're trying to decide between the S3 Golf R and the Cupra, buy the Cupra. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I tried to do something different because obviously, as I said, this car has been out for a very long time. So there's a lot of reviews of stage 1, stage 2, stage 3s. So I just thought I'd do something different and just give my opinion on, was it just an overhyped or hyped car? And let me know in the comments below what you think, if you have a Golf R, and what you think of it. Thanks for the support. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.